next demo that I'm trying is a game called Ubel? Ubel? I'm not entirely sure how the game is pronounced. But when I saw it, I instantly knew that this would be my kind of thing. It sort of reminds me of... The description of it sort of reminded me of Danganronpa. Or like the Zero Escape games. Like it's a visual novel about like people killing and stuff. Like, again, I don't know how far the demo goes on for. I don't understand why it isn't changing my category. Oops. You just saw a sneak peek of some of the other games I was thinking about playing. Yeah, let's start. So yes, this is Ubel. I'm not again, I don't know how that's pronounced. Let's see what it's like. The image greets me in the mirror. Oh, the image that greets me in the mirror isn't too unpleasant. A bit tired, sure, but nothing a quick morning routine won't fix. I turn off my phone alarm. That's right. Before an important event, I wake up before my alarm does. Not that I got too much sleep anyway. No, my mind wouldn't stop thinking about it. Me? Why me? What did I do to deserve it? The water runs cold between my fingers. The pressure is laughably low, yet I don't complain. I let it pool as much as it can on my face before splashing it all over my face. I let it pool as much as I can on my hands before I splash it all over my face. I swear sometimes I can't freaking read. This early? I shake my hands dry and pull out my phone. 2 new messages. I open the first one and start reading. Hey, what's... I stop and look at the time it was sent. 4:37 AM. I mark the rest of the messages as read and tap back. Somebody drunk messaged the wrong number? How troublesome. The other message is from my landlord. With slight worry I read it. Hello? I've been receiving some mould complaints from room 201A, and since you're adjoined to them, by law, I need to inform you before I can do anything about it. So, this is your heads up concerning that. Anyway, good night. I stare at the phone quizzically. 201A? But I'm in 512B. I hesitate whether to let him know about the error. Eventually, I do. Message read. No answer. To be expected. I look back at my reflection. Well, I look tired, sure, but not too shabby. Must be a good omen. Oh, I don't know about that. Looks like he's here. The artwork is really nice. Carefully, I nuzzle my face against my coat. Cold like always. I stare at the boy in front of me. Sigh. You look like shit. And you are late. Not like you to have anyone waiting for you at home. Always something smart to say, eh? Learn from the best. No, I taught you when to stay quiet. Something you always openly rebel against. Oh, come on, that again? Yes, that. We won't meet people as charitable, nor as forgiving. The world outside our family is much tougher. You need to learn to adapt. Blah, blah, blah. His voice returns to its regular pitch. See? I'm adapting already. Insufferable. Was I like this at your age? Oh, come on. You don't mean that. I hit his shoulder lightly. Sometimes I think too much for either of our well-being. Sigh. You know, I'm just glad those days are behind us. Yeah. About that. What the fuck did you do? Nothing? Nothing! I've been keeping my head down like you said. Don't play me. What was that look for? Spill it out. What is going on? I wasn't looking around or anything. It's just, I've been offered a job. No, stop right there. If it's a job from the old gang, it's not. It's something different, I promise. It's not the old gang. They don't run in the same circles. That's good, right? Fine, but what is it? It's a lot of money. What is it? Like I said, money. Lots of it. This doesn't sound good. What was that promise we made about keeping clean? I know, but it's been years. We're only slightly above water. One slip up and we're back with them, you know that. I said I won't let that happen. That still stands. Not if you could control it. But like you said, the world outside our family is much tougher. I don't want to be as desperate as we were. I don't want to do those risky jobs ever again. I'm sorry for what we went through. And I'm sorry for making you do all that. My hand reaches out to touch his shoulder. He moves away from it. I know. I don't blame you. I just want as much of a normal life as I can get. But for both of us. But we can't do that if we are far too busy worrying about when the floor will collapse under us. He is right. How long have we suffered? This person, the one that reached out to me, they offered so much money. More than we've ever seen. I failed to protect him before. As tempting as this is, I need to do what big brothers do. One last job. What do you say? So they're brothers. This isn't the way. Not again. Been there, done that. We'll talk about it later. For now, let's make sure we have a bed without any bed bugs. We both know what it means when you say that. And we both know how dangerous it is. I'm sorry. My answer is no. Ugh. Why does everything hurt? My limbs feel heavy. My head drowsy. Did I drink myself to sleep last night? Last night? Huh? Where am I? Oh, this is where it all begins. My body twists to stand up. But before I find my balance, the room tilts heavily. No. It's not the room that's unusual, but my vision. And my throat is stiff. Some water, please. How did I get here? Where was I before this? My stomach starts churning. Instinctively, I bring my hands to my mouth, but nothing happens. Strangely enough, my body feels weightless. Just for an instant. Slowly, the fuzziness takes form as I recognize what is in front of me. A closed door, like those in high-tech facility. For some reason, I'm still in the whiskered away category, even though I've changed it like 4 or 5 times now. Unless I just... No, I don't know how to... I don't know how to fix it. I don't know why I'm still in the whiskered away. Yeah, whenever you stream, you pick like what game you're playing. So people, when they search for the specific game, all the people playing that game will come up, and that's the category. So before I was in the Whiskered Away category, so anyone who searched for Whiskered Away would find people playing said game. But because I changed the game I was playing midstream, I wanted to change it from Whiskered Away to this game so people could search for this game instead. But for some reason it didn't look as though it was changing, but I think it's actually fine. I think it's just the app that's a bother. So, yes, back to the game. A closed door, like those in a high-tech facility. Am I a prisoner? What? There's no way. The room spins as I launch to the door. I slam my hands against it violently, my palms stinging from the cold metal. No, no, no. I press my face against the doors in the hopes of hearing someone. Anyone. Okay, but it's fine now. Yeah, I think it's fine. You know, the app that I'm watching my streaming on my phone, it still says Whiskered Away, but on the website it does actually say Ubel, or however you pronounce this game's name. I'm not entirely sure, unfortunately. So I think it's fine. I think it's just the app. The app's always been a bit iffy. Press my face against the doors in the hopes of hearing someone. Anyone. Hello? Anyone there? Get me out of here! I feel an unnatural discomfort as my neck connects with the metal. Ah! My fingers run around my neck. A neck collar? Where did this... Someone must have put this on me while I was unconscious. But who would do that? I feel a sudden heaviness in my chest. I can't remember anyone. I can't remember anything. My name. My name is... Without thinking, I bring my hands to my head. Who am I? Where am I? Why am I here? My knees cannot hold me much longer. I slide down to the ground. No, I can't give up. There must be a reason I'm here. Locked. A keypad means that there's a key code. Ha! Of course. There must be some clues around. Escape the room. In order to escape the room, you have to solve all puzzles present. Note, this is a toned down version of the room that will appear in the final version of the game. Use the left and right arrow keys to change the perspective. The control key shows points of interest in the room. The left mouse button lets you interact with these points. Use escape or the right mouse button to exit again after you activated something. Okay, so is it... Let's see what's in here then, shall we? Oh, I can't interact with that again. What's this then? Huh. There are scratches on the wall. Oh god. I hope I'm not going to be too dumb to be able to do this. The policeman is out for blood. Adjacent moves only. What on earth? Is this a puzzle? The policeman is out for blood. Adjacent moves only? So have I got to get the blue light down here maybe? Oh. Might be a clue somewhere else as to what I'm meant to do. Let's have a look. Well, I can't imagine I can do anything with the keypad just yet. No. Kind of figured as such. Oh, there's only those two. I feel like I should be able to interact with this again, but I can't. Looks like this is the only thing I can interact with. Adjacent moves only. What on earth is this a puzzle? What happens if I get caught? Maybe that's what I meant to do. Was that? Oh, there's some batteries there. Batteries? Now, where can I plug these bad boys in? How did I miss them before? What is this? Did I win? Nothing happened. I don't know. Maybe I'm only supposed to collect certain stars? Doesn't appear to be anything else that I can interact with. Can I interact with a plant? No. Can I look up and down? No. So I think it is just these two scenes. Anyone in chat, feel free to take your guesses as to what you think I might need to be doing. Pieces of blood, adjacent moves only. Place maze out for blood, adjacent moves only. Am I supposed to be moving in a specific way? Well, I can't click on it anymore. So I'm guessing I must have done that one then, since I can't interact with it anymore. So it must be something to do with this. But what? Maybe if I go to the spikes. Nope. Star. No. Maybe these correlate to the keys on the notepad, on the keypad. So I doubt it though. Is that a door at the bottom right? Down here? Or back on the... Oh, back on here. Whenever I go to the flag, which is what I'm assuming you mean by the door, it just resets it. On that. Unless I'm only supposed to pick up specific stars? Is there anything else I can interact with? Oh, it's a flag. I thought it was a way to complete it. It feels like it should be. And the protagonist clearly feels like it should be as well. Is there something that I missed here? But I can't interact with this anymore. So I think I've completed this. Cause I swear those batteries weren't there before. So I think completing this got me the batteries. Am I supposed to complete it with just a specific amount of stars? Something to do with this. I don't want to brute force it though, if I can help it. Can I interact with anything else on the actual Game Boy? No. What am I missing? I'm just clicking around randomly now. Stars. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Maybe it does correlate to the keypad. So 789X 456Y. Let's have another look at the Game Boy. So 7, 8, 9. So if this is 7, where I am now. So 8. 7, 8, 9. So 8 letter. I wish I had some way to write this down. I don't have a pen or anything. I don't know if a brain can remember this. 7. Okay, just see if I can remember. Oh, it's 8 even. I did it! I did it! Ha!
Guilty conscience speaking.
I know these kind of games before, but I get so frustrated with them. Oh, gosh, I was worried I would be stuck there for ages. Okay. It was actually about one of my earlier hunches as well, but I thought, nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna try it again.
Come on, man! Where does this come from? Why are you picking on me?
I'm not alone. Should I feel relief? Should I feel fear? I'm not sure. Sure enough, I start hearing more voices, a commotion. I guess I have better judgment. I rush to meet the new faces. The voice of the man comes off breathy, probably caused by the other who holds him up in the air by the hem of his shirt. The man holding him up is huge.
Why do you act so scared then? Guilty conscience, I say.
I am scared! Because a gorilla man is lifting me 2 feet above the ground!
Gorilla?
Pardon my intrusion, but perhaps name-calling isn't the best way of establishing trust.
Hey, button up. Are you for real? What about him threatening my life?
I haven't given any death threats. Yet.
That's a joke, right?
But if you don't hurry up and admit your crimes...
What the hell, dude? I swear on my life, I don't know what is going on! You gotta believe me!
No one messes with Joji. I can make any son of a bitch talk.
Man!
Furiously, he starts tapping his attacker's arm.
Let him down! He's turning purple!
I'd say it's more of like a crimson color.
The heavily built man lets go of his victim. With a heavy thud, the yellowed-haired guy falls to the ground.
Ready to talk?
I know nothing, alright?
I might increase the volume of the in-game just in case, so people can hear maybe better. The big guy reaches out for his collar again. In a panic, between coughs, the hippie manages to blurt something
Swear
out.
on my life and my siblings, include my dogs too! Hallelujah, help me! Look at that guy! Dude hasn't moved a muscle since we got here.
The big guy stares at where he is pointing.
How can he be so relaxed in this kind of situation? Don't you think that that's suspicious? Case closed. We found our culprit. You're welcome, by the way.
Unlike others, I prefer to observe and evaluate the situation before giving in to dismay. Please refrain from inciting violence against me. Being shy is hardly a crime, would you not agree?
Minding my own business isn't either. And yet...
Sheesh, what a way to start introductions. But you do you. Leave me out of it.
Ugh, gross. I think that some of his sweat splattered on me. Will you watch out next time?
Come on, not you two. Not trying to play the victim here, but don't y'all see I didn't start this shit?
Slow down, everyone. I know what to do. We're all just very anxious and stressed by the situation.
Yeah, that's so
How
surprising.
about breathing exercises? We just need time to stop.
We have been abducted, drugged, and clipped like cattle, and you want to do breathing exercises?
Mm-hmm. Taking a deep breath calms your nerves. It also reduces anxiety.
How would you know we've been drugged?
Dude, I do that shit every...
Ew, please keep your personal life to yourself, thanks. Because it just doesn't sound very interesting.
I'm inclined to agree with that statement.
The clash between these unusual personalities explains why none of them has any idea about what is happening. Did they go through the same thing as me? My eyes geared towards their necks. As expected, thick metallic collars clasp around their throats. They may be allies, but the big guy huffs.
Well, who is it then? Who's behind all this?
Why is it in games like this, in visual novels like this and such, they always seem to assume that it's one of the people that's been kidnapped that's in on it, and not some third party? Their impulsive behaviour and the way they interact raise doubts. Are they all strangers to each other after all?
That's quite enough. Infighting won't do us any good. We've had our time to cast our emotions, but now that all 8 of us are here...
How did she know to expect 8? The woman looks in my direction as if she'd known exactly when I'd stepped into the room.
It's time to start using our brains.
It was only then that the others first take a look in my direction. The curious glances grant me the spotlight. Not something I was eager for considering my condition. Hey everyone.
So who the hell are you?
Infighting, remember? Bottle up your testosterone, old man.
The yellow top lady grins in their direction, somehow satisfied by that interaction. Where are we? Some sort of...
Secret lab?
Movie set?
One of those rich folks' alternative homes?
For real. Neither one of those looks like this.
The pretty girl tosses her hair arrogantly, examining her nails as though bored.
Jeez, isn't that common knowledge? Do you all live in caves or something?
Well, we can't find out because we can't leave. Every door is locked, except for the cells.
Actually, those were also locked before we solved those weird puzzles.
Oh, that's it! We're in an escape room!
This reminds me of so much of Zero Escape.
Dude, so obvious now that I think about it. A room full of puzzles and the door unlocking after solving it all. Literally an escape room, I tell you.
I don't know about that, Eiko. Do they usually kidnap you too?
No.
Well, no. Usually you pay extra for that bit. But why nitpick? Tomato, potato.
So, his name is Eiko? Did he genuinely mess that up, or is he trying to be funny?
We can't know what's going on until we gather all the information we have. Perhaps, as a collective, we can piece it together.
May I ask you, miss, what information would ameliorate our unfortunate situation?
Anything you've seen or heard. Trust me, that's more likely to help us out than physical force.
Exactly my thoughts! I'm in favor of less physical force. Peace and love!
Don't ever say that again while looking at me.
Oh, is the big man embarrassed?
I just don't want any hippie looking at me while saying that. You got a problem with that?
Please don't provoke him further. He's going to murder us.
I proclaim peace! Now that we have resolved our differences and learned the errors of our ways, it's about time someone jumps out and screams, April Fools! Or, surprise! Happy birthday, dude! Any minute now. Please?
Man, you make very little sense. It's not even April.
Anyone's birthday then, by chance?
Little man is a waste of time and breath. Does anyone have an actual, plausible reason as to why we're here?
According to my calculations, we have been captured.
Great, another funny fella. So, 8 full-grown adults, and nobody knows what's going on.
Check the cameras around you. My cell has one of those too. Somebody knows what's up.
Oh, wait, no! That's a terrible angle. You barely see my jawline. Such a crime can't go unpunished.
Your jawline?
My best feature, of course.
Oh, really? I thought it was your hair.
Okay, well, maybe my second best feature then. You have a great eye, hun.
Hair? Jawline? Don't we have other stuff to worry about? While the rest bicker about priorities, the woman from before redirects her gaze at me.
We got out not long before you did. How are you feeling? Everyone woke up in separate cells with those numbers above the gates. And none of us remembers much.
I'm feeling better, but a bit weak. I wonder when is the last time I had a meal. And, my memory is like a puzzle picked up and shaken apart.
We all have that one thing in common. Hazy recent memories. I would welcome sitting through any lecture over this. Maybe not networking. No, I don't like networking.
Wait, so you do remember something at least?
A bit. A few classes here and there. It's hard to recall much without my notes. Usually, you cram it all in a week or so before the exams.
No, I mean, in a general sense. Do you remember who you are before you got here?
Yes. Why wouldn't I?
Maybe someone has it out for one of us? Any of you got enemies?
Can't say I've made many friends out there.
Shocker.
With my following? Too many to count. Jealous bitches everywhere.
I avoid any and all confrontation most of the time, so I don't think so, no.
The huge guy uncrosses his arms, taking a couple of steps forward, and bends over at her eye level as if inspecting her.
You don't look like you'd be on any list, kid.
Oh, well, with the adrenaline going, I may have spoken more than usual.
Old man, you can't make a judgment of character when we've just met.
I was just trying to be friendly. Stop calling me old.
That was friendly?
You're slowly pushing your luck.
Oh, peace and love, peace and love. Well, the eyes are on me, so here it goes. I have no friends, no family, or enemies. Can't name anyone who would hold a grudge against me. That is how you achieve harmony. By not disrupting the natural course of others' lives. Why am I here? Who are we? Why do we exist? I ask the big questions.
Your weird speech reminds me of something. I had a stalker. Followed me all over campus.
That seems to be a very important bit of information. Can you tell us more?
Well, I honestly don't think it's relevant.
Could be. Alright. Then why did you tell us about it in the first place?
The last thing I remember is going to bed like every other day. Skincare, some yoga, maybe a late text to my ex. Maybe. I won't confirm or deny that part. And that's about it. But as I said, I can name a bunch of people who would want to ruin me.
Well, I can't imagine what kind of psychopath would want with me. I would never agree to something like this voluntarily. No confrontations with bad people or druggies either.
His eyes glance towards Aiko and he chuckles.
Hey, no judgment, bro. You do you, I do me. We can all be friends. What do you say?
Are we sure it's just the 8 of us?
Well, we haven't seen anyone else, and the number of cells implies that's the case. I woke up in cell number 1.
I got number 4.
They had me cooped up in cell 2.
Lucky 7.
3 was my number.
5.
The first perfect number, 6.
I'm surprised that you know what a perfect number is.
Hey, don't underestimate my genius. Maybe I'm just playing dumb, you know?
I don't know what a perfect number is.
Using the elimination method, my number should be clear.
The what?
Hey, that's right. Maybe there are some clues left in one of our cells. Give me a minute. I'm going to examine every person's cell. They're all locked again. Back to square one, it seems. Any other stuff that we could...
Maybe we've been kidnapped by aliens. I've seen a documentary about it on TV.
Are you sure you weren't watching a cartoon?
What do you take me for? Could have been a movie, though.
Ooh. Well...
Welcome, contestants! Hope your stay has been comfortable. Please, let me be the first to congratulate all of you on solving the first puzzle room.
It took me way longer than it should have done, probably. First puzzle room? So there are more? What is going on?
Prick, what did you touch?
Oh boy, nuh-uh, not doing this again.
Eiko, don't answer when he calls you a prick.
We should calm and...
Hey! Booming voice from the sky! What the hell is going on?
Shh! Let me introduce myself. You may call me Jupiter. I am an AI, far more advanced than those you've encountered before. A super AI, if you will. My creator designed me to control this facility, and I quite literally mean every aspect of it. You are observed 24/7 by me. Every step, every action, you can be rest assured that you are being watched.
It explains all the cameras, but a super AI? Really? Is her creator the one who put us here?
I will now explain the rules of your stay. Please listen attentively, since this will only be said once. Everyone in this facility is a participant in the voting game. Every 2 hours, all participants may cast a vote on a participant of their choice. The collars around your necks will assist you in this feat. You see, it picks up your thoughts. Thinking about the person is enough to record your vote.
Ooh.
Oh, and of course the best part. The person with the lion's share gets injected with a deadly toxin and will die.
Uh-oh.
What a load of...
What on earth is this?
That can't be right.
Is that even legal?
Of course it isn't. This must be some sort of joke.
It's illegal. What kind of question is that?
I'm not done, you dirty rats. When it's time to vote, a check will be performed to determine if all participants are within a 200-meter radius of the main room. Whoever it's not will be executed. If the voted contestant is a prisoner, The next voting game continues in 2 hours. There is only one way to win the game and get out of here. Although I exist all over the facility, there is but a single room where I am hosted. Destroy me, and all operations shall be ceased. Easy, right? The only way to escape death is to be among the dead.
There is no way this is happening. Is this one of those bad dreams that feels too real to distinguish in the moment? With my amnesia, I'm nothing more but a sitting
A
duck.
collar that records thoughts. Such a frightful technology. Something like that shouldn't exist. It's too early for its time.
Must be some sort of role-playing game, like a murder mystery party.
What on earth are you talking about?
Guys, what if it isn't a joke?
Of course it is. Why are you even entertaining the idea that it isn't?
I'm just saying there's the...
Time is ticking. Enjoy your stay.
Oh no! Ah! Oh! Thank you for playing the demo of Ubel. This was only a taste of what's to come. Do you want to see what happens next? Yeah! Wishlist the game on Steam and backlist on Kickstarter. I didn't realise it had a Kickstarter. This game will now exit. In that case, I splash the screen before it does. That was good! I enjoyed that. The puzzle was well, as the puzzle wasn't actually that difficult. It just took me longer than it ought to have done to get it. The release date is, according to Steam, is the 30th of December. So it's quite a way away until it gets released. Is the Kickstarter happening now, or... It does look good. Interesting to find out who dies, and it's right up my alley. Totally reminds me of Danganronpa or Zero Escape and games like that. Can't find any information about the Kickstarter. But yeah, I'm definitely wishlisting that game and keeping an eye out for it. Very interested in seeing what happens next.